Act 1, Echoes of the Contract. Scene 1, Dive Bar, The Broker. Nashville never sleeps. It just drowns. The hollow fang flickers like a dying memory. Inside, ghosts drink cheap whiskey and trade secrets. The bar reeks of spilled bourbon and broken promises. Every corner holds a secret. Every shadow hides a deal gone wrong. Inside, ghosts drink cheap whiskey and trade secrets.
You still trade in ghosts, Milo.
Milo, rat eyes, leans back in the booth, his scarred hands wrapped around a glass. He doesn't look up.
Only the ones that pay. Someone wants the Nashville job reopened. The one you botched.
Dorian's jaw tightens. That job. The one that changed everything.
I spared her. That wasn't a mistake.
Milo finally meets his eyes, a cold smile playing at his lips.
Pentex disagrees. They're laundering hits through Garou fronts now. You're not a loose end. You're a liability.
The words hang in the air like a death sentence. Dorian knows what comes next. They always send someone. Scene 2, Alleyway Duel. The alley behind the Fang smells like rust and regret. Broken glass crunches underfoot. Steam rises from grates in the pavement. Kara Blackfang waits, claws itching for justice. She's younger than Dorian expected, but her eyes are old with rage.
You betrayed the tribe, left blood on our name.
Dorian keeps his hands visible, non-threatening. He's done running from his past.
I didn't betray anyone. I broke the cycle.
Kara's claws extend with a sickening scrape of bone on bone.
Then bleed for it.
Steel meets claw. The dance begins. Dorian deflects, redirects, refuses to strike back. Restraint becomes its own weapon. Kara retreats, breathing hard. Confusion flickering across her face. But the wound she leaves is deeper than flesh.
You could have killed me, she says, voice cracking.
I could have, Dorian replies, but I won't become what they want me to be.
Scene 3, Warehouse Intel. The warehouse is a graveyard of secrets. Rows of filing cabinets stretch into darkness. The smell of mildew and decay fills the air. Dorian sifts through the ashes. His flashlight beam catches a manila folder. Pentex logo. His hands shake as he opens it.
Pentex Shell Company. Funding hits through Garou intermediaries. They're turning us into weapons.
He pulls out his burner phone, dialing the only number he trusts.
Told you. The contract's not just personal, it's systemic.
Milo's voice crackles through the speaker. Get out of there. They know you're looking.
But Dorian keeps reading. Names, dates, targets. The scope is bigger than he imagined.
Act 2, Thunder's Judgment. Scene 1, Ritual in the Storm. The condemned church watches the storm like a penitent god. Its stained glass windows are long shattered. Rain pours through the broken roof. Dorian kneels, clutching a worn elephant plush and old Chuck Taylors.
These relics are all that remain of his humanity, before the killing, before the contracts turned him into a monster.
I kept these to remember who I was before the blood, before the contracts.
A presence rises in the storm. The air crackles with electricity. Thunder rumbles like an ancient voice awakening.
The thunder spirit manifests, vast, terrible, beautiful.
You carry the storm, Dorian. Will you wield it for vengeance or redemption?
Dorian's voice cracks with exhaustion.
I just want it to stop.
The spirit's laughter is like rolling thunder across mountains. The storm never stops, child. You can only choose its direction. Scene 2. Flashback. Memory is a battlefield. Rain, screams, gunfire fading into ghosts. 2 years ago, a different warehouse, a different contract. The target, a teenage girl who knew too much about Pentex operations. Clean extraction, no witnesses. Dorian had found her hiding behind shipping containers, soaked and shaking.
Finish it, no witnesses.
The handler's voice in his earpiece was cold as ice. But when Dorian looked into her eyes, he saw himself. Terrified, trapped, used. That was the moment everything changed. The moment he became expendable. The girl escaped. Dorian's career as Pentex's weapon ended. His life as a hunted man began. Act 3, The Predator's Mark. Scene 1, Pentex infiltration. Pentex built this place like a tomb. Concrete walls, no windows, security cameras at every angle. Dorian moves like a shadow between crates. Years of training make him invisible to the digital eyes watching. He's looking for proof. Evidence that Pentex is weaponizing Garou tribes against each other.
They built this place like a tomb. Let's crack it open.
Scene 2, Mirror Fight. A corrupted Garou steps from the dark. This one sold out long ago. Now he's just another Pentex asset. I was you before I stopped caring. Then let me remind you what caring costs. Act 2, Stormbreaker. Scene 1, Umbra confrontation. The Umbra twists like a storm-scarred mirror. Reality bends here. The spirit world bleeds through. Dorian faces the ghost of his past. His old handler, dead 3 years now. But spirits remember. And they hunger. You were my finest blade. Now you're rusted with guilt. I'm not yours anymore. Scene 2, Thunder's final gift. The storm calms. The choice remains. You chose. Now I offer the storm, cleansing or destruction. Let it wash away the blood. Let it begin again. Lightning strikes. The old Dorian dies. Something new is born. The spirit's voice rumbles with approval. You have earned the storm's blessing. Carry it wisely. Optional interludes. A young Garou steps from the shadows, wide-eyed, hopeful, foolish. Lightning strikes. The old Dorian dies. Something new is born. The spirit's voice rumbles with approval. You have earned the storm's blessing. Carry it wisely. You left them. You let them die. Epilogue, renown, glory for surviving the storm, for facing the thunder spirit and living, wisdom for breaking the chain, for seeing the pattern and refusing to repeat it, honor for choosing the harder path, for sparing when killing would be easier. The Garou nation will remember, some with respect, some with rage. But Dorian walks forward, no longer Pentex's weapon, no longer blind to his tribe's manipulation, just a soul trying to find redemption in a world built on blood. The storm still rages within him, but now he decides where it strikes.